Hey folks, well I hope y'all can hear me over the fan I got going here. Got my little 12 volt fan running on battery power. It's super hot here today. I thought I'd do a video, a package opening video. This is a package I just received from my good friend in California, Sparrow. She's one of the ladies that I met through a social media forum that existed a long time ago. I think it's over 10 years now. It's called Sufficient Self, and then it sort of transmutated to Nature's Hippie House. So that's where I get my name, Sunsaver, from Nature's Hippie House. So anyhow, it was a forum, a social media forum, where we talked about self-sufficiency, growing your own food, living off the land, raising chickens in your backyard. Basically, trying to sort of help our fellow Americans learn how to take care of themselves and not have to rely on a government that seems to be failing and only really supporting or doing the will of oil companies and things like that. Anyhow, I still consider these at least two of these ladies from from Nature's Hippie House to be my best friends, because they really helped support me, both materially and financially, especially Two Dream. She's from Mississippi. And to a lesser extent, the girl at the store, Susan, has sort of helped me when I don't have food, don't have enough money for essential items I need, soap or whatever. So anyways, shout out to Denise and Wanda and Susan. Those are my angels, really. The only real friends I feel like I have in this world that I can count on. When I have internet, I can only access them through the internet though, so I just don't have anybody here locally that I can really fall back on very often. Occasionally I have a couple local friends here. Like I said, the girl at the store helps me sometimes, but she's married, so she can't really be with me in a more intimate way to help me through life. So I lost my family, never had any children, and never got remarried. I left my wife because I felt like I couldn't trust her anymore. Just caught her lying to me one time too many, and before that I just totally believed everything that came out of her mouth. And I don't know I'm ever going to trust another human like that again. But these two women, I do trust them very deeply. They're like another mother to me in a way. So anyhow, without further ado, let's go ahead and open up this package. This is a care package, like I said, from Sparrow. I don't want to give out her full name or anything, because I know I do have enemies out there in the internet world, particularly because of my political commentary on the traitors that tried to murder the entire U.S. Congress back in January of 2021. I had the date wrong. I was saying 2020. It was actually January 6th of 2021. A date that shall live in infamy. This is my number one tool. This is a butcher knife, large kitchen knife. I ground it down here to make it into a can opener, but I use this as my tool for everything. This is a very important tool to have. Alright, some more to dry milk. I love this dried milk. This is dried powder milk that they give. through the charities and food banks a lot of times. You can make a really good candy with this. All you do is take about, well, approximately 2 to 1 or 1 to 1, really closer to 1 to 1. Equal parts of this and just ordinary white refined table sugar. And then I add just a dash of vanilla flavoring. I just use the cheap imitation vanilla like that. And a little dash of water. And then sort of stir it around until it turns into like a taffy. And of course the taffy, when it dries out, it just gets hard. It sort of turns into a hard milk candy is what I call it. But it ends up tasting a lot like Bluebell homemade ice cream. So if you like ice cream, I highly recommend you try Bluebell homemade ice cream. That's what the candy that you make with this really tastes just like that Bluebell homemade ice cream. More bags of this. Oh wow, she sent a lantern. It's still on. I guess it got turned on in shipping. Let's see, where do you turn this off? Well, that's really cool. A little LED lantern. Nice. Yeah, I like that. Thanks a lot. I'm gonna really use that. I don't have enough light bulbs and very little electricity because I don't have enough solar panels. Tried to retire too early. That's what happened to me. I should have just kept working and tried to build up more savings and bought more solar panels, but I just felt like, what's the point? I don't get to keep any of my own money anyways. It seemed like every dollar I earn ends up going right back out to pay some kind of a bill. So I just said, screw it. I sat down. I'm not working anymore. These vitamin C packets, these are really good too. These are just like Kool-Aid packets that you can make into a drink, but I just eat them. I just eat them like candy right out of the little packet. Being a sausage, alright. Well, if Monkey Girl was here, she'd be licking her lips already. My kitty cat that recently died, she loved these things. Me personally, I'm thinking about going vegan, or trying to go a little bit closer to vegan. I don't eat meat very often. I love the canned chicken though too. Alright. Well, tuna again, that's for Monkey Girl. I don't really eat tuna much. Tomato sauce. I might use this eventually. I haven't really been eating much Italian food lately. Let's set this down here. Vegetable soup, that's always good. Batteries. I can always use these type of batteries for backup when the sun's not out. Energy bars, look at that. Oh, she's really hooked me up on the energy bar. Nature Valley is the best too. These crunchy Nature Valley, oh, those are so good. These are pretty good. These little protein, I've tried these before, little protein bars. Pretty good snack actually. More Nature Valley. Honey, ooh, that's a special treat right there. Even if it's fake honey, I'm gonna really enjoy that. Chicken bouillon, I use that a lot with my cooking. Coffee. Oh, thank you so much, Denise. I've been needing coffee. I was getting really low, and it's gonna be a minute before I have any more food money. This quick. Cheese garlic biscuits. Huh, that's interesting. I've never seen that. I'm interested to try that next time I get my Dutch oven out. The only way I can do baking, I use a Dutch oven outside and have to build a fire. What? 20 bucks cash? Heck yes. Cash is widely accepted in all 50 U.S. states. Most parts of the world, cash is widely accepted. Quick oats, I'm gonna enjoy that. Mashed potatoes. This is a good MRE to have because a little bit goes a long way, and it's lightweight, easy to store, easy to ship. It's already dry, so just keep it dry and it'll last for probably many years. Some more vitamin C packets. What is this? Laundry detergent. I've been needing this so bad. My clothes are filthy. I ran out of soap. I use a wash tub out back to wash my clothes. But you gotta have soap to wash clothes. Excellent. And tomato sauce, tomato soup, and some more vegetable soup. Excellent. What a great package. This is really going to help me a whole lot. So, anyhow, well, I guess that's it for this video. Really delighted. Oh, delighted to get this too. I can buy cigars now. I've been out of cigars for a minute. I'm using little vape pens, but I don't really. Vape pens just don't seem to do the trick for me. I guess I need a higher dose of nicotine. These little vape pens like this. This one tastes like cantaloupe, but I'm not real big on cantaloupe, so I thought it was going to taste more like a menthol cigarette or something, like a cool brand cigarettes. Anyhow, well, again, I just wanted to say thanks to my friends out there that have really been helping me to survive this life, you know, what I have left of it. Yeah, so thanks a lot, Denise and Wanda, Sparrow, and Two Dream. I don't really dream as much as I used to. I don't know really where the future is heading. Seem to be in a war right now with Russia. The entire world seems to be at war with Russia because they've sort of made their plans to dominate all of Europe quite obvious. They want to just take over the world. And Russia's been actively engaged in terrorizing other countries and trying to influence their social media and trying to topple their governments, influence their governments. I think all these little revolutions and things that have been sort of happening around the world are probably most likely directed by or caused by or funded by the Russian government. Particularly the January 6th debacle and failed coup attempt of January 6, 2021. I feel almost certain that was in that whole California secession movement, you know, like, or we're going to secede from the Union. Well, that was all directed by a guy who now lives in Russia. Like, when it didn't work and California said, no, we're not going to leave the Union, you know, the people of California said, no, you know, we kind of like being part of the United States. So I guess, you know, this dude freaked out and went back to Russia, but he's still trying to do the whole, you know, I'm sure he's still trying to influence California. So yeah, my friends there in California, Denise, you know, be careful, you know, what you consume on social media and what you take. Everything you read with a grain of salt, or take all these political memes and things. Our government ain't so bad in this country. We really got it good, and it's a representative government. So, you know, you could vote, or you could, you know, pick a better candidate and campaign for them. But people all over the USA, you know, particularly like in Arizona and Florida and Texas, Wisconsin, yeah, come on, people, quit electing these nutjobbers with their bizarre conspiracy theories. It's not a conspiracy that what Russia's wanted to do, what they were trying to do, what they failed to do on January 6, 2021. But obviously, the reason they supported and funded Trump and Bannon and all these people is because they were trying to just really weaken the United States so that we wouldn't support Ukraine and we wouldn't help defend the people of Ukraine, who they want to take over Ukraine and get rid of the people that are there and put their own people there. Why? Because Ukraine has a whole lot of mineral resources, particularly rare earths that are useful for advanced magnets and things, for the electric motors, the clean energy future. If there is any future, it's going to be a clean energy future. If not, well, it's probably going to finally just end up in a massive world war of some sort, possibly a nuclear war, or just, more of the same, which is on the road to Mad Max. Dwindling gas and, all the light crude oil is hard to get to. There's no easy oil, even if there's new oil being produced by the earth somehow, magically growing underground. Well, it's going to take centuries for it to reach the surface where it's easy to pump out. So oil and gas are just going to get more and more rare and hard to find, and they're going to get more and more expensive. There's going to be more and more wars and more starvation. And of course, the global warming, don't forget, the global warming is going to just keep getting worse and worse until we all switch our source of energy away from these dirty nukes and dirty coal and oil and gasoline and start getting our energy from the sun or from water or from lithium, get metal power. That's where we need to get our energy from, is from metals, clean metals, not uranium, which is very unstable and radioactive. This world is not going to improve. It's going to continue to degrade, and the environment is going to get worse and worse. Storms are going to become more severe. Cold snaps are going to get colder because the pressure differentials, you're going to have these huge atmospheres getting taller and thicker because we're just converting the Earth's crust into air pollution. So it's going to just get taller and thicker. So, well, I hate to lecture folks, but the reason I'm stuck here depending on charity is because no one supported my efforts to bring these clean energy technologies to the world. I could be a millionaire right now if I had a factory of my own to build these super efficient electric motors that I recently invented. Well, recently, it's been many years now. But my father, bless his heart, before he died, he was the only person that saw, and although he maybe didn't comprehend what I was trying to say as far as the physics goes, at least he believed me that my theories were accurate, or at least close to hitting the mark, because my machines work. Or they worked. I've just destroyed most of those motors now. Anyways. So, yeah, it's, I don't even have time to be bitter about it anymore. I just, I'm just kind of sitting back watching, watching it unfold on TV. What's going to happen next, How much are you going to let these oil companies get away with? How much are you going to let Putin get away with? You're going to just be taking your orders from Putin now? You love oil and gas so much that you're going to worship these evil men that murder innocent women and children? You need to have an authority tell you that you're not alone in the universe. You pray to angels on your own, You don't need some authority to come out and say, oh yeah, we found life on Mars. You know there's life on Mars. They found evidence of life on Mars back in 1977. Oh well, no more conspiracy theories either. Like I said, I'm just watching it unfold like it's a movie, because I'm not really able to take an active role in my own life. Totally dependent on the kindness of strangers. Thanks for watching.